I think one of the most visible change is I really find my progress a bit slow. The only space that we have right now is the space between the front teeth and the canine teeth at the bottom. You'll see that here. The bottom teeth was a little bit slanted. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, let me greet every one of you a happy new year. This is going to be my first video update for my braces because obviously it's January and I know there are there's actually videos that I was supposed to upload last year but I wasn't because something came up, and as you can see my face is different from last month or last year, but we're not going to talk about that today. Anyway, for the sake of this video, let me give you an update of my braces for this month. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, so let's start the updates for this month with a comparison of my photo last year compared to the updates or the face of my teeth for this month of January of the current year. Okay, so I'm gonna insert here a photo of my teeth last year. So this is exactly January 2025. No, sorry, January 24. At that view, you will see that you cannot, the spaces where the premolars were extracted isn't that visible, right? But if you compare that to the current year, which is 2025, that is a photo of my teeth right now. So with the blue rubbers, that's January 2024. And for that photo, which has the green rubbers, that's for this month. I think one of the most visible change is the position of the canines. After a year of moving the teeth, front teeth, which is now a bit closer to the canine. And until now, we are still continuing in closing the gaps in between the canine and the front teeth. I really find my progress a bit slow compared to one of the colleagues that I have, since she only had her braces for 2 years. And take note, she already had her premolars extracted. So let us compare the two. So the teeth for January 24, was a bit, they're kind of spread out, right? A bit spread out, and in the front view, the gaps isn't that visible. And for this month, you'll see that the teeth are starting to go closer to each other. The gaps are slowly closing, although this is not that visible with the front view. Now let us check into the side profile of my teeth. So for the last year, we have this one. As you can see, the four front teeth at the bottom part is a bit slanted, right? A bit angled. And the canine at the bottom has some sort of like space, and then the canine in the space. But when you compare it with this year, you'll see that the premolar and one of the, I mean, no, you'll see that the canine and the premolar at the back, the gap is closed now. The only space that we have right now is the space between the front teeth and the canine. That is one of the objectives for this year, is to close that gap again. But thankfully, the gaps in between the premolar and the canine has closed. The same as the other side, what do you call this? Side profile. The right side has more of a larger gap in terms of the upper jaw, but a smaller gap at the bottom. While at the other side, which is the left, there is a smaller gap at the upper jaw, but a larger gap down there. So again, we're still closing that. Also, one of really the most visible changes was the angled teeth at the bottom. You'll see that here. The bottom teeth was a little bit slanted, but when you compare it to the other one, which is this year, then the bottom teeth has really improved a bit. So it's quite of a right angle. Correct, right angle. My dentist didn't use any power chains to close them, connecting the canine and the front teeth, but she's securing the inside, the molars, and she still uses a power chain that is connected to the screw at the top. There's really not much updates for this month because she didn't add any accessory or what. She just removed the power chains, I think, here at the bottom. and then had all of my teeth with the individual rubbers on it. I think that is the updates. Also, although I've been wearing my braces for 6 years, I still experience sometimes that my brackets fall off. And so it happened this month. My dentist just decided that we will not put it back. We just focus on the teeth here at the front to pull them all backwards. Last month, I updated you with a different shape of my wire. So if you don't know, it looks like this. It's some sort of a like an arch or like a wave there. For this month, she did not attach again the bracket that has fallen. She just again adjusted the wire to push these teeth backwards. Every time she adjusts it, so she pulls it backwards and then she cuts the wire at the back. So yeah, eventually this arch here or the wavy thing will slowly become, you know, a straight line, but maybe not the completely straight line, but it will just spread out until these gaps close. All right, guys. So I think that's the updates for this month. I think it's a bit quick, right? Or not. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions, don't forget to comment below. And if you have anything to say, don't forget to comment again. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.